down, but I'll re-forward that email to you because it shows that it was sent. But my reply, I sent it at 1:16. Well, let's go ahead and get started. Let's start in a child's pose today. And of course, just a set of blocks and then a strap for today. Drawing your knees wide and sinking your hips towards your heels. Resting your forehead on the floor. On your inhales, think about lengthening your fingertips long to the top of your mat. Hold the length of your fingertips and allow your chest to fall further towards the floor as you sink your hips towards your heels. Feeling the stretch in your shoulders, tops of your shoulders, across your collarbone. Few more rounds of breath here. Deep inhale, belly rise. Exhale, belly falls. On your next inhale, fill all the way to the top. Once you get there, seal your lips. And now breathing in and out through your nose, creating heat within your body, using only your breath. Maybe allow your forehead to gently rock side to side. Maybe add some movement to your hips, left to right. Its way back through center. Walk your hands over to the left side of your mat. Hands can be on or off of your mat. Right bicep hugs your right ear. Feeling the stretch all from your right pinky finger down to your right toes. Stay here or box out your left hand to the outside of your left knee. Left hand can come to the floor or to a block. Press into your left hand as you draw your right shoulder closer towards the floor. Inhale, reach your left hand to meet the right. Walk your hands back through center. Hold it here for a breath, releasing your forehead back to the mat. On your next inhale, walk your hands over to the right side. This time, feeling the stretch all along the left side body. Gentle pull in your left shoulder. Stay here, box out your right hand to the outside of your right knee. Hand on the floor or a block. Gently press into your right hand to allow your left shoulder to come closer towards the floor. Inhale, reach your right hand to meet the left. Walk your hands back through center. Forehead gently rest back to the floor. Bend your elbows, bringing your palms to touch at the crown of your head. Stay here, continue to draw your thumbs towards the nape of your neck. Feeling the stretch across your collarbone and in your triceps. Gently release your palms back to the floor. Inhale, slowly rise up, finding a tabletop at the center of your mat. Wrists under your shoulders, knees under your toes. Tuck your toes, hammock your belly, lift your gaze. On your exhale, press into the tops of your feet, round your spine, bring the gaze towards your navel. Inhale, tuck your toes, navel towards the floor, collarbone wide, gaze up, look up. Exhale, untuck your toes, round your spine, create space between your shoulder blades. Continuing here through tabletop cat and cow with your breath. Pressing into your finger pads, releasing your palms to release some tension in your wrist. Elbows spiral to the top of your mat. Gently arching and rounding your spine. Once more with your breath. Coming back to a neutral spine. Inhale, reach your right arm to the sky, gaze up, look up, circle out your right wrist. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, thread your right arm under and through the left side body. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep. Once more, inhale, reach. Exhale, thread your right arm under and through the left side body. Plant your right cheek or ear towards the floor or a block. Reaching your right hand long. Option to keep your left hand boxed out. You can reach it long to the top of your mat for a back stretch. To open up your left shoulder, you can bind your left hand around towards your right hip. Take what you need on this side. Plant your left hand back under your left shoulder. Press into your left palm. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Exhale, plant your right hand to your right shoulder. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Gaze up, look up. Circle out your left wrist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, thread your left arm under and through the right side body. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, reach. Exhale, thread your left arm under and through the right side body. Gently plant your left cheek or ear towards the floor. Hips to the sky. Holding and breathing. Option to extend your right arm long. Or bind it around towards your left hip to open up your right shoulder. Plant your right hand to your right shoulder. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, plant your left hand to your left shoulder. Bump your hips side to side, moving here in some organic movement, whatever feels comfortable for you today. Maybe it's side to side, maybe it's taking some barrel rolls. We're going to do a slow flow today, and we're going to stay on the floor. So no standing poses. You'll want to have those blocks and that strap nice and handy. Come back to center. Rotate your fingertips towards the outer edge of your mat. Stay here or add gentle movement from side to side. Inhale back through center. Rotate your fingertips towards the back of your mat or at any angle towards the side. Option to tuck your toes and draw your hips towards your heels. Gently rock back through center. Flip your fingertips to the top of the mat. Toes can be tucked or untucked. Flip your right palm to the sky, fingers toward your knees. Maybe add movement, side to side, forwards and backwards. Come back through center, plant your right hand on the floor, lift your left palm to the sky, fingertips in towards your knees.
Left palm comes back to the floor. Extend your right leg long. Flex your right toes. Digging the ball of your foot to the floor, heel to the back of your mat. Now draw your heel closer towards the back of the mat. Imagine you're trying to touch your right heel towards the wall behind you. Hips are square. Inhale, lift your right leg to hip height. Point the toes. Inhale to an inch higher. Exhale, tuck your knee in towards your nose. Round your spine. Hold it here for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, kick your right leg straight back. Exhale, tap your right leg up and over to the outer left side. Inhale, kick your right leg straight back. Exhale, knee to nose. Hold and round it here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Kick your right leg straight back. Flex your right toes this time. Draw that right leg up and over. Big arch over to the left side. Drawing your right foot in towards the foot. Maybe looking over your left shoulder to see your right toes. To get deeper into this sensation, draw your right heel towards the floor. To lessen that stretch, rock towards your toes. Finding stillness or adding movement. Whatever feels good on this side. Release your right knee to the outside of your left knee, calf or ankle. Untuck both of your toes, press into your finger pads and press your hips back, stretching the outer left glute. Hips towards your heel. Gaze down towards the top of your left knee. Inhale, rise center. Straighten your right leg. Try to keep that right leg straight. Big arch up and over to the outer right hip to find gate pose. Once you land the inside of that right foot, seal the outer edge, sealing the entire foot to the floor. Tuck your left toes. Draw your hips forwards and backwards. Warming up the inner and outer thighs. Few more. On the next one, stack your shoulders over your wrists. Walk your hands in towards your left knee. Option to place a block on the outside of your left knee. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, bend your elbows, lift your gaze, gentle back bend. You can tuck or untuck your left toes. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, cactus your arms, lift your gaze. Exhale, straighten your arms overhead. One more time. Exhale, bend and lift. Spread your collarbone wide, open your chest. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, release your right hand to the outside of your right knee. Deep side bend. Bump your hips to the left. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, release your left hand to the floor. Block outside of your left knee. Extended side plank. Right fingertips long, long line of energy from your right fingertips down to your right toes. Engage your core, squeeze your glutes. Inhale, rise up, both arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward. Walk your hands out under your shoulders. Tuck your right knee in under your right hip and draw a few circles with your right knee. A few times in one direction and then reverse. Gently release your right knee down. Bump the hip side to side, come back to your breath. Inhale, lengthen your left leg straight back. Flex through your left toes to draw the ball and toes of your left foot towards the floor. Hips are square, gentle gaze between your thumb and index finger to avoid straining your neck or spine. Now draw your left toe closer towards the floor. Feel the stretch on the back side of your legs as you engage your left quadricep. Hold that engagement. Inhale, lift your left leg to hip height. Exhale, point your left toes. Inhale, lift an inch higher. Exhale, tuck your knee in towards your nose, round your spine. Hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lengthen, kick it straight back. Exhale, big arch up and over. Tap the outer right hip. Maybe you look for your toes. Inhale, straighten your left leg straight back. Exhale, round your spine, tuck it in, hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, Inhale, kick it straight back. Flex your left toes. Exhale, big arch up and over, this time looking over your right shoulder. Maybe you can see your left toes. To lessen that stretch, rock towards your toes. To deepen that stretch, rock towards your heel. Maybe taking notice how this side feels compared to the other side. That's okay. Holding here and breathing. Pulling that left leg out to diagonal. Release your left knee to the outside of your right knee, calf or ankle. Untuck both of your toes. Press into your finger pads as you press your hips back, gazing down to the top of your right knee. Feeling the stretch in your outer left glute. Eagle legs. Inhale, stack your shoulders over your wrists. Straighten your left leg, big arch up and over to the outer left hip. Seal the entire sole of your left foot. Tucking your right toes, pressing your hips back, hips toward your right heel, and then gently rocking forward, stacking your shoulders back on top of your wrists. Few more here. On your next breath, shoulders over your wrists. Walk your hands towards your right knee, right toes tucked for balance, untuck to challenge your balance. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, bend your elbows, lift your gaze, cactus your arms. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend and lift, little back bend. Inhale, reach one more time. Exhale, bend and lift. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, release your right hand to the outside of your right knee on the floor or on the block. Lift your left fingertips long. Maybe release some tension into that right wrist. Maybe press into your finger pads, releasing your palm. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, side bend to the left. Right bicep hugs your right ear, bump your hips to the right. Inhale, rise, arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward. Walk your hands back out under your shoulders. Draw your left knee under your left hip. Draw a few circles with your left knee. And then reverse that direction. Gently release your left knee down. Kick your right leg straight back. Hips are square. Exhale, knee towards your nose. Step your right foot between your palms. Press into your right and open that left hip flexor. Single leg split, draw your legs back. Right leg straight, hips in line. Hands can be on the floor or on blocks. Hold the bend in your right knee. Plant your hands to the inside of your right foot. Toe heel your right foot towards the outer edge of your mat. Right toes out at 45, heels in, toes out. Plant your hands onto the floor, bend deeper into that right knee, and then straighten the right leg. Preparing for lizard pose. Single leg split into lizard. The next one, hold the right leg straight. Flex your right toes, dig your heel into the floor. Now windshield wiper your right toes side to side. Engage your right quadricep. Keeping your hands on the floor or on a block. Draw your hands over to the left side, gently looking over your left shoulder. Continue to flex your right toe. Walk your hands back through center. Frame your right foot. Stay here. Or continue to walk your hands over to the right side. Hands on the floor or on blocks. Twisting, looking over your right shoulder. Maybe you see your left toes. Inhale back through center. Frame your right foot and then walk your hands to the inside. Bend into your right knee. Option to use a strap here around the arch of your left foot. Bend your left heel in towards your glutes, reach your right hand back, reaching for that strap, your toes, your ankle, maybe your pant leg. Feel the quads stretch on the left side. Gently release your left foot, release your right hand. Plant that block to the outside of your mat. Toe heel your right foot over to your left wrist. And then allowing your right knee to come towards your right wrist. Tuck your left toes, draw your left leg back for pigeon pose. For a gentle back bend, walk your hands on the floor or on blocks towards your midline. Gaze up, look up. Whenever you're ready, walk your hands on the floor or blocks forward, releasing your elbows or palms towards the floor. Maybe allow your hips to gently sway side to side. Plant your hands under your shoulders. Tuck your left toes. Lift your hips and slide your right knee back. Coming into your tabletop. If you use any props, set it off to the side. Keep them close by. Inhale, lengthen your left leg straight back, hips are square. Exhale, step your left foot in between your palms. Low lunge. Deepen into that left knee. And then draw your hips back, straighten the left leg, single leg split. Deep bend and extend into that left knee. On your next breath, hold a bend into that left knee. Toe heel your left foot towards the outer edge of your mat. Left toes turn to about 9 or 10 o'clock, 45 degree. And then begin to bend and straighten back into that left leg, just as we did on the right side. Single leg split, setting up for lizard. On your next breath, hold the left leg straight, hips towards your heel. Flex your left toes, digging your heel to the floor, toes to the sky. Hands can be on the floor or on blocks. Tucking your right toes for balance, or untucking them to challenge your balance. Walk your hands over to the right side, gently looking over your right shoulder. Inhale back through center. Hands frame your left foot, walk your hands to the outside of your left toes. Stay here, continue to walk your hands over towards your left hip, looking over your left shoulder. Walk your hands back through center. Bring your palms to the inside of your right foot, bend into your left knee. Option to use a strap here. Plant your right hand on the floor, reach that strap around the arch of your right foot, and reach your left hand back towards your right toes. You can hold on to that strap or reach for your toes. Release your right foot, release your left hand. Toe heel your left foot over towards your right wrist. Once you're nice and cozy, release your left knee towards your left wrist. Tuck your right toes and slide your right leg back. Setting up for pigeon pose. Hands on the floor or on blocks, walk your hands towards your midline. Gaze up towards the sky. Stay here as long as you like. Come into a forward fold at any time. If you find that gentle sway side to side. Plant your hands under your shoulders. Lower your left hip to the floor. Slide your right knee to the outside of your right hip. Plant your hands behind your back. Inhale, lift your knees to the sky. Plant your feet on the floor. Rotate to the back of the mat. Inhale, lift your knees to the sky. Feet on the floor. Come back to the top of the mat. Once more, inhale, knees to the sky, feet on the floor. Pivot to the back of the mat. We're going to stay here. Plant your hands. Slide your left leg back. Slide your right leg back into tabletop. We're going to lower down onto our belly. Releasing all the way down. Tops of your feet press into the floor, wrists under your shoulders. Inhale, mini cobra. Little to no weight in your palms. Press into the tops of your feet. Exhale, lower down. 2 more. Squeeze your backside. Maybe your knees come off the floor. Little to no weight in your palms. Maybe lift your palms. Exhale, lower everything down. Inhale, lift and hold. Draw your shoulder blades down and back. Exhale, release down. Walk your hands under your lower rib cage. Press into the tops of your feet. Lift your chest. Full cobra. Gaze up. Look up. Look over your right shoulder. Inhale through center, over your left shoulder. Inhale through center. Bend into your elbows. Lower all the way back down. Walk your hands back out under your shoulders. Slide your left knee up towards your outer left hip. Walk your hands a palm print forward. Press into your palms, lift your chest, cobra pose. Thread your right arm under and through the left side body. Plant your right cheek or ear towards the floor or a block, gently resting here. Plant your left hand directly on top of the right. Inhale, lift your left arm to the sky. Deep spinal twist. Exhale, lower your left hand. Press your left palm in front of your left shoulder. Release your right hand, slide that block away if you previously used one. Plant your right hand, coming into Sphinx pose. Holding here and breathing, half frog in your lower body. Sphinx pose in your upper. Maybe lift your fingers. Release your palms. Walk your hands under your shoulders, lower your chest. Slide your left leg straight back. Allow your hips to sway side to side. With your hands still on your shoulders, come back through center. Slide your right knee up and out from your right hip. Planting the inside of your right foot towards the floor for frog pose. Walk your right hand a few palm prints forward, press into your right hand. Thread your left arm under and through the right side body. Allow your left cheek or ear to come towards the floor. Half frog, thread the needle. Keeping the left arm extended long, plant your right hand on top of the left. Inhale, reach your right arm to the sky. Gentle twist. Exhale, plant your right hand to meet the left. Walk your right hand back in front of your shoulder, a few palm prints. Press into your right hand. Set your block off to the side. Release your left hand, elbows under your shoulders. Half frog and Sphinx pose combined. Release your right leg long, walk your hands back on your shoulders. Allow your hips to sway side to side. Your center, extend your left arm long, keeping your right hand boxed out. Relax your left leg, or let it wiggle side to side, hips sway. Come back through center, keeping your left leg extended, reach your right leg to the sky. Stay here or pivot to your left hip. Option to bend that top right knee behind or in front of your hips. Maybe allow your left cheek or ear to come towards the floor, broken wing. Open up your left shoulder and your right hip. Now come back through center. Release both hips, both toes. Walk your left hand under. Extend your right arm long directly from your right shoulder, keeping your left hand boxed out. Allow the hips to sway side to side. Little movement here, relaxing the legs, relaxing your hips. Come back through center, keeping that right leg extended. Lift your left leg to the sky. Stay here, pivot to your right hip. Bend into your left knee, plant your left foot in front or behind your right hip. Maybe allow your right cheek or ear to come towards the floor. This time feeling the stretch in your right shoulder and in your left hip. Box out your left hand, slowly come back out of it. Both hips, both palms into your shoulders. Lift your hips, tuck your toes, draw your knees wide, walk your hands in towards your knees, sink your hips towards your heels and stretch your fingertips long. Coming back to child's pose right where it all began. Noticing how does this child's pose feel to the one that you started your practice with? What feels loose? What feels tighter? Find stillness, or you can find movement by swaying your hips, rocking your forehead side to side, and just breathing in and out through your nose. Inhale, rise up, come to tabletop, lower one hip to the floor. Come onto your back, bend the knees, inhale, lengthen, exhale, slowly release all the way down. Head, neck, and shoulders last to arrive, reach your arms and legs long, heels in, toes out to open up your hips. Any comfortable resting pose for your Shavasana. Arms by your side, one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, and just breathing. On your toes. Draw your knees into your chest, curl yourself into a tight ball. Rock and roll yourself a few times along your spine. On the last one, coming up to a comfortable seat of your choice. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Thank you so much for allowing me to share my practice with you. The light love in me honors, cherishes, and respects the light love in you. Namaste. Thank